Hey everybody, how's it going? What's up? Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new here, my name is Jeanette, and if you're not new here, voila, new setup. It is just temporary right now. I'm trying to figure out a more aesthetically pleasing sort of way upstairs so that I can read for you better upstairs. So right now I'm kind of going through a little bit of a transition period. Let me know in the comments though below if you prefer this method where you can see only the cards, okay? Today, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do try to make it to the end of the video, you guys. That's where we're going to receive our advice directly from Spirit with our Earth Magic Oracle deck. Very important, okay? I could tell you your guys' situation all day long, or not, depending on if this resonates with you, right? But if you're not getting your advice, what does it really mean? So please do try to stick around to the end, or if you get about halfway through and you're like, Jeanette, this is not my message this week, no problem. Feel free to skip ahead and just peep at that advice, okay, loves? All right. So as always, pick your side. Everything here is vice versa, right? We know the spiel. You know how this works. And if you don't, please message me on Facebook at Ebb and Flow Tarot, and I can explain the way that you can interpret tarot for yourself. All right, loves? We are aiming for the 1st through the 15th of April, but time is not linear. So last week's message could pertain to you this week. And also, if this message does not fit your story, please do check out your Moon, Rising, and your Venus videos, okay? Because those very well may help you gain clarity on your situation, darlings. Oh, we got to turn her over right off the bat. 8 of Pentacles here. Could be very concerned about work at this time with this 8 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups here. Your water energy with some earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and right along with Scorpio and Pisces as well, Cancer loves. But here it seems you could be very concerned about work or dealing with work-related matters at this time. Potentially here with this Page of Cups, could be waiting for some good news related to work. You could be also waiting until you're able to go back, and offer your loving offers to a situation of work or what you've been working on, okay, darlings? We do have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. I really hope you guys can see these cards. Okay. Hermit at the bottom of the deck, Virgo energy, you guys. This is a card of going within or being stuck within. I know a lot of us are definitely in hermit mode and being advised to stay at home. So this could very well be a situation for you guys where you're not able to go to work at this time. Let's see what's crossing these energies for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. 10 of Cups and that Hermit. Interesting. Yeah, you're very bound at home right now. But I think, honestly, though you may have some work-related concerns here, you guys, or there's something here that you are wishing to work on or you've been working on for a while, it feels like you're still very happy maybe being stuck at home here. 10 of Cups, having a lot of love, in your family, in your home life, back and forth, a lot of love within yourself and within your home, okay? So definitely being trapped at home, but not really not loving it. I mean, I feel like you're okay with this right now. You may have some work-related concerns or wishing to get some good news about work, but I feel like, Cancer, you're doing pretty good as far as staying strong with it and being happy with having to be at home, right? We do have the World card at the bottom of the deck. This is victory with cycles complete. A lot of work put in to make a cycle complete, to bring it to completion. So there's another work-related sort of card here, loves. All right, what is the basis of the situation for you guys? 3 of Cups, celebrations, reconciliations here, more water energy, and 9 of Cups. Wonderful, Cancer. Good shit here. It looks like you're pretty darn happy, feeling very stable of self, this is the card of feeling loved, feeling wanted, knowing how to offer a cup of love, feeling very abundant with love in and of yourself here. Completions with that 9. and you've got Three of Cups, you could definitely potentially be dealing with a fellow water sign, you guys, Scorpio, Pisces, or another Cancer, okay, because you do have a lot of water right off the bat. But it feels like, let me make sure you can see these cards. Okay, great. Excuse me. But it feels like here you're very happy and steady within yourself. Having a celebration, having a reconciliation with somebody potentially as well. But I feel mostly just celebrations within yourself, within your home, happiness, right? Within your home. Foundations at the bottom of the deck with that Four of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. By the way, loves, you could also have these other placements in your chart as well. So when I say you could be dealing with a this or a that, or I name, okay, here we got a Virgo, you could also have these placements in your chart. So fire here as well, you loves. My loves. You loves. All right, what is immediate past? Ooh, this one's turned sideways. Ten of Pentacles here, you guys. Perfect. Feeling very abundant and stable. You know, I do want to note, it came out sideways, right? So for some of you, potentially there was more financial stability here with those pentacles in the past. It's, for some of you, it may not be quite in the upright. It may not be quite in the reverse here either, loves, because you are feeling abundant and happy. Okay, we are still rolling. Great. Sorry guys, at this angle I can't see the camera rolling. So you could be, you know, not feeling as stable as you used to, okay, and not feeling a quite of abundance, but you're kind of just, you're okay. You're okay here at this point, right? It feels like, I'm going to put it sideways actually, so we remember that fact, that it feels like, for some of you, work may be in limbo, right? Your finances may be in limbo. You're happy in your family life. You're happy with yourself here. And especially you at the bottom of the deck, that Queen of Cups, that is you, Cancer loves. And going within, this is yourself here. Loving of self. The queens talk about selves. So you may be very happy and abundant, stable within your home life, even though you're stuck at home. And finances, you may be worried about them, but they're not, because they're not as steady as they used to be, but you're not drowning here financially. Okay, it feels like for some of you, all right? What is crowning in your thoughts, Cancer loves? What are you thinking about at this time? What is Cancer thinking about at this time? That's a lot of cards. I do want to note them, but because it's a lot, we're going to probably end up putting them back. We got the Three of Wands, Two of Wands, the Tower, and the Page of Swords. So scorpionic energy here with that Tower card, potentially needing to wait for something, or have waited a long time for a decision to be made, potentially. Let's see. Let's give a shuffle then. All right, tell me about your thoughts, loves. What's in your thoughts right now? Thank you, Spirit. The Lovers. And we got a Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We'll talk about that in a second. You guys, Lovers, Gemini energy for this card. Could be hunkering down with someone you love here. Twin flame soulmate energy. It's a beautiful card. I'd love to get a clarifier for this, because you could be thinking about providing financially, you know, for someone you love. You could be thinking about how are you going to continue to bring the love to this person. You know what I mean? Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Six is meaning balance and moving on to calmer waters here. With that Six of Swords, potentially going on to something higher for yourself, going on to calmer waters. Maybe, like I said, there was a celebration or maybe even a reconciliation here, potentially with a lover. But I feel like for the most of you, I want to say it's a financial providing, but let's get a clarifier. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, okay, yes. That's, yep, financial providing. Exactly. With that Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So interesting. And we got this Knight of Pentacles, right? Pentacles are all about the money, the stability, the finances, and the flow of these finances here. In the upright, the Knight of Pentacles brings a message, something tangible, something stable, something like a gift and offer, right? Some money, but here, money coming so slow. I mean, literally, the Knight of Pentacles in the upright is the slowest knight in the deck, bringing an offer, but coming in so slow that it's almost like it's not coming in at all. Here, I feel like for some of you, you're thinking about finances, you want them to come in quickly, but they're not. They're not coming in quickly. This is definitely you thinking about financially providing for a soulmate or a lover here. For your family, for those that you love. Providing, it's weighing in your mind. All right, darling. So what's going to happen for Cancers? Immediate future for Cancers? Thought we had a turner over. Hold on. No. Okay, good. All right. What's about to happen? Future? Immediate future? For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, April 1st, 15th. What is about to happen for Cancers? Immediate future? Ooh, you guys, I'm seeing like cards going flying by. I saw the King of Cups. I saw the Death card. I saw your Chariot. Now the Wish. Come on, guys. What is about to happen, please, Spirit? Ooh. They'll come when they're ready. They'll come when they're right. Thank you, Spirit. About to happen. High Priestess. That's a great card, you guys. That was worth the wait. High Priestess. This is a higher knowing, divine feminine energy. Almost a blessing. This is a card of higher knowledge, intuition. It's almost like the High Priestess divinely sits up, for me, in the clouds and watches things play out. You've been paying attention. You've been paying very close attention, I feel, to something. It could be the events going on. It could be you watching to see how your financial situation is going to improve or not improve. Excuse me. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is a blessing here. And this is a divine knowledge of knowing that something is going to get better. And just kind of, I feel like just waiting it out. Ace of Wands, fire energy at the bottom of the deck. A brand new passionate beginning, a spark of a creative new idea or some creative, endeavor here potentially. Let's get some more information here on this High Priestess because I want to know what is going to happen with her. What if this High Priestess in the future? Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Swords. Oh, and that Ace of Wands again at the bottom of the deck, you guys. Knight of Swords, yeah, you're paying attention to the news. You're paying attention to what's flying around. Aquarian energy in this card. It feels like this is a swift news card coming in very quickly. Communications, right? I feel like you've been devotedly and divinely paying attention to what you're hearing, what's going on in the world, how this is affecting you, your home life, this hermit mode that we're all being forced to be in. And you are wondering, how are you going to continue to provide for a lover of yours? I feel like you're very closely paying attention, watching every bit of communication in the news, or over the airwaves here. The communication going on. And here again, that Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, my darlings. Let me make sure here. I'm going to move these guys so that we can get... Okay. What are you fearing at this time? I did see, yep. Queen of Swords. Any others? Okay. Thought we had another. Queen of Swords here. Libra energy. Okay. But obviously air energy. This is feeling very communicative yourself, I feel. You may have a bit of truth that you personally need to speak. You may need to get something off your chest here, Cancer. You may have something that you're holding on to, and you may need to talk it out. Let's get a clarifier for that as well. We do have the sun at the bottom of the deck. Leo energy here. The sun illuminates that which we don't know. There's also a lot of warmth and love and comfort in the sun card. Okay, guys? So do just take that as it resonates for you. Okay, loves? What is this Queen of Swords for Cancer? What else? Thank you, Spirit. What else is Cancer fearing at this time? Oh, geez. Okay, here. Yep, Three of Pentacles work is in its infancy at this time. It feels like there's only 3 here. It's not quite enough. You may be fearing what news is going to come in. You may be fearing knowing the truth here, that it may take a while to gain some financial stabilities. Ooh, there's 3 here. Let's peep at these. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Knight of Swords. Yeah, you guys. Here, lying in your fears, the 8 of Swords, this is an entity that feels very trapped, feels very bound, okay? Blinded by thought, needing to make some decisions here, financial decisions, in order to provide. And I think you're afraid of having to make those decisions because you're backed into a corner here. You know what I mean? How can you make those decisions? How can you gain more financial stability? How can you provide for that lover, right? How can you provide for your home? How can you make a decision? Will I, won't I, should I, shouldn't I, when you're trapped at home? You know what I mean? So I think you're fearing here, the communication you're hearing. I think you're feeling trapped. Financially trapped, bound at home, trapped. Not that you're unhappy with it, but you're starting to wonder how you're going to provide financially. All right, sorry guys about that. My device keeps running out of space. I don't know why. I don't know why, and I apologize. I'll hopefully figure this out soon. Anyway, point is I feel like you're fearing, how are you going to provide, right? So we do have that Temperance card of Sagittarius at the bottom of the deck. This is balance, right? Healing. Balance and healing in your life in general could be healing of a situation here, or just trying to find financial balance or spiritual balance, okay? Let's see what's going on around you guys. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, there's your card, the Chariot. Oh, and the Devil. Okay, so I feel like, ooh, that's heavy. So we've got your card of Cancer paired with card of Capricorn. Ooh, Devil energy. This is any kind of toxicity. You know, this could be those thoughts that keep running in your mind that never stop. It could be you giving in to those thoughts, right? Feeling a toxicity, feeling like you can't go anywhere here. How are you going to get out of this situation? Could be the thoughts that keep running in your head, okay? And I feel like you're happy in your home life, but you could also be dealing with somebody who has maybe mood swings or addictions in your midst. This could be you as well, Cancer, that you may be dealing with some, if it's not negative thoughts that keep, you know, keeping you trapped and bound. It could be jealousy. It could be your own personal addictions. Now this card literally will come out for any kind of addiction. Food, substance abuse, alcohol, smoking too much, anything that a person does too much of, even working too hard, you guys, okay? So if you're, maybe you are one of those people who has to travel for work still, and this is going on around you. You could be an essential worker for some of you guys, and I feel like you're still feeling trapped and bound, even if you are only able to escape to get out to work. I feel like you're still in hermit mode. You know what I mean? For others of you, I feel like this is you trying to get out of the toxic thoughts. Please don't be deceiving of self here. With the air energy at the bottom of the deck, 7 of Swords. It's deceiving, lying, cheating, stealing, manipulations here in this card. Don't trick yourself here into thinking that it's always going to be the way of the devil, all right? this also could talk about, because it's happening in your midst, love. So the devil, it could be going on around you, like in the world, you see it. Every time you go to look, you see it. Okay, every time you turn on the news, you know, you see it. This toxicity. Don't let that bleed into your thoughts and keep you trapped, loves, okay? That would be deceiving of self. Don't deceive yourself here. All right, you guys, what are you hoping for? Oh, that's a lot, though. Okay, 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords, the Magician, and the King of Cups here. Let's give a shuffle. Oh, you guys, I don't know where to shuffle. There's cards everywhere. All right. Okay. What are you hoping for, Cancer? What are you hoping for at this time? Thank you, Spirit. What is Cancer hoping for at this time? The Star card. Oh, Aquarian energy. A wish to be granted. Oh, this is a hope of a hope, right? I mean, literally, this is the card of hopes. The card of dreams and wishes here lying in your hopes. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, loves. Card of Pisces, right along with Scorpio and you, Cancer, loves, but more Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces or have that in your chart. Keep that in mind. But I feel like this could represent you here in this situation, absolutely, with your Cups energy, giving outward to others, those that you love, providing love to people and feeling very strong of emotion here, potentially for a lot of you. Your wish is in your wish spot. Your hopes is your wish, whatever your personal wish is for you, Cancer, whether that's to find more peace of mind, whether that's for the news to start giving us good news, right? For those, whether your wish is for getting back to work or providing and stabilizing your finances for your family, your wish shows up in your hopes. So it's almost like a double wish for me. And that's very powerful. You know, when you wish upon a wish, it's very powerful. So let's see what your outcomes. What's in your outcomes, loves? King of Swords in reverse here. King of Swords in reverse. We do have our Queen of Swords, so we have an energetic match on the table of air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. In the upright, the King is a very steady of thought sort of character. He speaks his mind. There may be still here something, Cancer, in your midst that you're holding back. You may be holding back this worry. You may not be expressing your worry to your lover. You may not be expressing how trapped you may be feeling financially to somebody that you live with here. But there's a lot of anxiety. There's a great deal of anxiety, I feel, that comes with this, especially something not being expressed. You've got some real worries here that are keeping you trapped and bound, okay? Let's get you some further outcome cards. We do have that Sun, Leo energy again at the bottom of the deck, so let's do know that. Ooh, any further outcomes? Ooh, my goodness. I know this is the Ace of Swords because I've got the tape there. Coming out sideways again. Needing to speak truth or have a new truthful beginning here, you guys, in your outcomes. The World and the Knight of Cups, both in reverse here. I feel like, you guys, what's coming for you is because it's not that you don't have a victory, because the World is here. Okay, so there is a victory here of Swords. You may need to work a little harder to obtain it. Okay, you may be dealing with, this is the card of Scorpio for me, with that Knight of Cups. Scorpionic energies, they're very erratic at times. Erratic emotions in this card. The bucking of the horse, not able to really contain it in the upright here. Maybe just needing to work a little bit harder and slowly coming out of an erratic emotional sort of period for you. Now feeling much more stable you know, and happy. I feel like you're going to go through a point where your truth needs to be spoken, loves. I feel there's something you may be holding back. Specifically, I feel like it's a financial burden or worry that you're not expressing to a loved one. Okay. Hanged Man energy at the bottom of the deck. This is another Piscean card. Card of feeling stuck, needing to see something differently now, you guys. That's what it feels like here. Okay, good. We're still rolling. Awesome. Any further outcome cards? Yes, we have 2. And we got that King of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. Yep, okay. So we've got the Fool here, Aries energy, and the King of Pentacles. So in your outcomes, I feel like you're going to have a new beginning here with that Fool. I feel like for some of you as well, it's going to come upon you that you're going to stumble into some stability. You're going to stumble into some money here. Blindly, like, oh, let's try that adventure, you know, maybe online, or let's try that money-making thing, and it happens and it works for you. Feeling very committed, very stable, very grounded and rooted here in the end, okay? Having a new beginning. But I feel like still there may be some truth that needs to be spoken less. Okay, so do keep that in mind. Okay, we're going to put this one off to the side. Let's get you some advice. I want to make sure you see me shuffle, but kind of difficult. Thank you, Spirit. Advice for Cancer. Oop. Barely even pick them up. So afraid of grabbing the other cards here. Let's move it. Let's move it over here. I hope you guys can see this. Advice for Cancer. What's going to help Cancers at this time? Holy Spirit. What will be helpful to Cancers at this time? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Our first card out was Crystals, Focus, and Lightning Power. Ooh, interesting. Okay, you may be coming upon a point here, loves, where you're able to manifest something for yourself and for that lover in your home life. You may have the power to do that. You may have the power to begin this, the Fool, right, that's coming for you. This foolish new beginning that will lead to some very committed stability here, to landing in a king-like status. It feels like you're going to become very powerful here very soon. And all you will need to do is focus and intent to create it, this stability for yourself. I feel like it'll come to a point maybe where it's effortless for you. Any further advice? Further advice, Cancers this time. Thank you, Spirit. Milky Way perspective at the bottom of the deck. We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, okay, you guys, so the Magician card is very, we didn't get it in the reading yet, okay? But I feel like based on your advice, the Magician is right around the corner for you guys. Focus and intent is the biggest part of the Magician card. The Magician can wield anything he wants into his realities. He has the power to do that, okay? All he needs is some focus and intent. Prayer here, invoking your own ceremony through meditation, higher knowledge, higher learning, focusing your powers here. I feel like if you take a pause, take a breath, take a minute, be still for 1 second here, loves. If you just step back and feel the stillness, feel the focus, and gain that new, see, look, perspective at the bottom of the deck, right along with that Hanged Man card that we had. Where's that at? It's around here somewhere. The Hanged Man, right? Oh yeah, that's right. It was at the bottom of the deck. The Hanged Man we saw at the bottom of the deck, gaining new perspectives now. Look at dawn, new beginnings underneath that. I feel like for you guys, the power is here within you, Cancer. It's just you may need to take a step back and invoke your own ceremonies to bring your stabilities. There is a way out. There is a way out. Eight of Swords, she's only trapped by thought. She's only trapped because she's blinded and not seeing how she's trapped by thought. Release yourself from your thoughts to invoke your power here, gaining that new perspective for yourself. Any further advice? Thank you, Spirit. Mountain Strength at the bottom of the deck. Yes, it's rooted within you guys. It is in you to do better for yourselves. It is in you to have the power to change your financial situations. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds crazy because most people would say, well, I'm not allowed to leave, the house. How am I supposed to create a fortune for myself, right? But the thing about life is that we're in control, you guys. Don't ever forget that you're in control. There are not outside forces working against you to keep you feeling trapped. That's not how it works. It comes from within you. Your power comes from within you. Whatever situation you want, whatever you want your life to bring you, darlings, it is within you and your powers to do that for yourself. Now, how, you may ask? Focus and intent. Create an invocation within your life through prayer, through meditation. Learn of yourself. Learn of who you are, why you're here, why you have this destiny. And realize your power as a person. Realize the powers within you, you guys. You may need to pause to realize how strong you are, okay? But I feel like once you do that, once you realize your power, there will be no stopping you, Cancer. You can get anything you want out of this life. And that's anything you want. Literally, people think money is unobtainable. Money happens to be the most obtainable thing in the world, as far as the law of attraction goes. Stability, we all know, we live in a time where money creates financial stability. Stability creates feeling abundant, right? So money, some people think, is out of their reach all the time. It's not out of your reach, you guys. If you want financial stability, there's something that's going to happen for you. You have to create it yourself. You have to bring about your own. Okay, loves? You got to bring about your own by realizing how powerful you are. Invoking your own ceremony. Just stand back, look at yourself in the mirror, see how strong you are, and realize that it's literally within you. It's literally within you to create your own destiny, okay, Cancers? Know your power, because the longer it takes you to realize how easy this is to bring this into your reality through thought and through prayer, through invocation, through focus and intent, right? The longer it'll take you to receive your wishes to be granted here that you hope for so greatly. But it shouldn't be so hard because it's created within you. You have the power, right, love? So please do pray, do some meditation, and figure out who you are. Take this hermit mode time, this time where we're stuck at home, to enlighten yourself on who you are. And this will bring about your powers, okay, you guys? Oh, thank you so much for joining me today, Cancer. Please let me know in the comments below how this worked out for you. I hope you're feeling very powerful at the end of this video. I wish you guys the best of luck. Please stay strong. Please stay healthy and safe. And until I see you guys next time, peace, my friends.